Hello, this is a 50 things tag that I have taken inspiration from and gotten this video idea from Laura. I did mention her a couple of videos back, and if you watch this, I'd very much appreciate if you go watch her stuff too, because she is groovy. And also, if you watch this or you watch hers, feel free to do it yourself, and even though they don't have video responses anymore, feel free to do it and tweet it to me or something. Anyway, we'll get started. Number 1, I'm 17 years old. When I leave uni, I intend to do teaching, and I'm studying teaching in uni. I play the flute. I have had heart surgery. When I had my heart surgery, it turned out that I looked a bit like a Time Lord in my x-rays. Like, pre my surgery, I'd have like my heart on this side and then a lumpy tumor thing on this side, so it sort of looked like I had two hearts. That was cool. I did gymnastics for about 7 or 8 years of my life, and a couple of those years were competitive. Here's a few facts. I have met Wendy Petbury, Paul McGann, Mark Williams, and Alex Kingston. I met my boyfriend on Twitter. I love rainy weather and wintry, cold, overcast weather. I hate the heat. My favourite colour is TARDIS blue. I have 2 siblings, Georgia and Holly. I am from Brisbane in Australia. I am very obsessed with nail polish and nail art. I have 98 bottles, last count. So I have many Amy Pond cosplays. I do cosplay her regularly, and I'll read them out to you. I wrote them all down. So I have her cosplays from Victory of the Daleks, Flesh and Stone / Time of Angels, Vampires of Venice, Hungry Earth / Cold Blood, The Lodger, Pandora Omen / Big Bang, Impossible Astronaut, Curse of the Black Spot, Doctor's Wife, her comic relief specials, Night Terrors, The Girl Who Waited, Young Amy, Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, and The Angels Take Manhattan. My favourite series of the new series of Doctor Who is Series 5. There's not one bad episode in my opinion. My favourite Doctor Who companion is Ace. My favourite Doctor is Matt Smith. I hate Clara, and I really don't like Rose Tyler from Series 2 onwards. I'm addicted to working out and running. I am 170 centimetres tall. I think that's about 5'7". I also have scoliosis, which means that my spine is like in an S shape, so if I didn't have scoliosis I would be 5'10", which is nearing 180 centimetres I think. I have too many freckles to count, even though you can't see them on camera, but they're literally everywhere. My dog is called Canine. My bird that we currently have is called Margatus. I have 6 chickens. I've been watching Doctor Who since I was 4 years old, so that was the year 2000 I started watching it. Yay, classic Who. Can't straighten my pinkies. It's really difficult for me. I can dislocate my shoulders. Look. It's dislocated. I have never failed a high school subject. I've never failed a class, and yeah, never failed anything. Just not having any of that. In preschool, I used to go to school dressed as Alice, from Alice in Wonderland, Cinderella. I used to go as Romana, even though no one knew who Romana was. I used to just dress up as her in heaps of different outfits. At school, in the 1st grade, I used to play Doctor Who with my friends, because I had 2 other friends, they loved Doctor Who. I used to play with them. I would always be Ace or Romana, and the guy would be like a combination of all of them, and I used to play it in grade 1. And when we played it, like the console would be the playground, it would kick all the other kids off because we were really mean, but I used to play Doctor Who. I left school with an OP of 9, which is pretty good. I have never drunk alcohol, and I've never been drunk, considering I'm 17. I'm not that age yet. I'm obsessed with the shop Lush, and I love the shop Dotty, and I'm also a fan of Topshop, but it's very pricey. I have a really bad habit of cracking my joints. I really want to visit the UK. I have an inability to sleep in. I cannot sleep in past like 8:30. That's my maximum. I can't sleep in past then. My car is called Bessie, as in like the doctor's car Bessie, and it's yellow. On the other hand, I'm really terrified of driving. Just before this video I went driving, and my favourite animals are meerkats and otters. I'm also terrified of babies, and I'm also a bit repulsed by babies. They're a bit mysterious, and I don't fully trust them. Around the 8th and 9th grade, I used to try and tan, because I didn't like being pale, but now I love it, so. My name is derived from both my grandmothers. One is called Anne, and the other one's called Lisa, so if you take the spelling from the end of Lisa, you take the A from the end of Lisa and you put it at the end of Anne, it gets Annalise, and that's my name if you didn't know already. I love thrill rides. I love going to Movie World and Dream World, which are all very close to me, and I just love thrill rides and like scary rides. I love them. My favourite episode of Doctor Who of all time is Remembrance of the Daleks. I read The Hunger Games before it was cool. I would consider myself to be quite socially awkward, but... So yeah, this video, I haven't put numbers or anything. Hopefully you just sort of knew that I sort of had them written on a piece of paper below me and I'm just sort of reading them out. There were 50. I don't have the software to do a little number thing, but you get it. You can do this video too. Please comment or like, or if you dislike it, be like that then.